Yo guys, what is up? It's Teach here, coming at you again with another video over on Scorched Earth, and I'm going to show you Oil Mountain. Scorched Earth is one of the best maps that exists in the game when it comes to accessing oil. I've gone ahead and demolished literally every single piece of foliage nearby so you can see what I'm talking about nice and easy. But anyways, literally you can get so much oil on Scorched Earth, it's almost a joke, especially if you're playing solo player or a smaller tribe. It is crazy. Now, there are no oil rocks. However, there are actual oil nodes that you can set up oil rigs on. Now, these oil rigs, just so you can see, this is what they look like. You can get close enough to them and they naturally produce oil over time. Give or take, they'll produce about an oil a minute, which is pretty good considering that means that you're getting about per oil rig about 3,600 oil per day, which is kind of crazy in all honesty. That's a ton of oil, and it's not really expensive to actually make something to get for those oil rigs. And what you're looking for is these weird looking blob things, right? So like this is an oil vein. You can see that this is what it looks like. They're pretty easy to spot. And specifically, they are on Oil Mountain. Now, all you have to do is take an oil pump, slap it down on it, and then it will automatically start creating oil for you. Now, all you have to do is check it every now and then. Give or take one a minute, it'll get produced. And yeah, that's a significant chunk of oil. So there's a ton of oil blob locations on Oil Mountain. Now, just to show you, these three mountains are the only mountains on Scorched Earth that have oil blobs. Now, this mountain specifically is Oil Mountain because this entire area around here has a ton of them. You can find a couple over here on this one, but this mountain right here, chords around 4170 to 3269, has a ton. So there's two right next to each other down there. There's two more up here that I've got some stuff on for you. There's one down over in this corner. We can move over here. There's some around the back side of this island. Everything is going to load in slowly because I just demolished everything. All right, and like I said, continuing over to this rock right here has quite a few of them, and they are pretty close together, so you can place them, and they're pretty easy to spot. I'm going to go ahead and run a command to demolish all foliage nearby. It's going to take a second to run, so give it a second here. But it literally just demolishes everything that's nearby. A little bit of a laggy area, but it allows you to see these things much easier. The trees all disappear. And they kind of turn to like little shiny areas. But the cool thing about this one is you've got a whole bunch that are just like this, like next door to each other. Pick up some oil, move on to the next one, pick up some oil. You get the point, right? Yeah, so it is all over this rock too. The first rock that we went to is the best one, and that's why that one is usually called Oil Mountain. But there's still a significant chunk of oil that can be found over on this one as well. So definitely utilize it. There is a ton of oil over on Scorched Earth. There's even a few locations over in this like middle rock section, but this bottom corner is the only place that you can actually find a significant chunk of oil. So yeah, hopefully this helps you out get a ton of oil, and outside of that, teach.